So my name is Osama Dorias. I'm a senior game designer at Warner Brothers Games in Montreal. I'm also the coordinator of the video game programs at Dawson College. I'm the co-founder and organizer of the Montreal Independent Game Awards.
VFX Lifestyle.
Can you tell me more about the diversity in the video game industry?
Yes, absolutely. I started, as I mentioned, in the industry here in Montreal 11 years ago, and I see a huge change already. We're not exactly where we should be right now. Granted, it's going to take time, but I worked in an environment that was mostly all people who looked the same and who came from the same background for years before I started seeing others. And we're talking about all marginalized people. Even, the ratio of women that worked with us was very low. Now it's much better. It's still not great, but it's much better than before. So things are getting better, especially because they're getting better across the board in all entertainment fields. Video games are kind of generally a little bit reactionary. We always look at others and see what they do, which with some exceptions. So it's a little bit of a shame because we can lead the way. We are culturally very important and we are a work of art, but we always tend to look at like movies and comics and other things and see what they do. And now that they are spearheading this and showing that there's a business case for diversity, for having representation in the games and having diversity in the workforce, and they're showing that this is actually more profitable because you're appealing to a wider audience. So the ethics reason has always been there, and some people rolled their eyes on it, but now even they can't fight back the business case for it. Both side by side, there's no reason not to have it. There is just none, other than you being not that great of a person, right? So it's getting better due to a lot of work of hardworking people. Like we have an organization in Montreal called Pixelles, and what they do is they train women so that women can be included into the video game workforce, and they have an amazing track record. Like whenever they have narrative design workshop, half of their people find jobs in the industry as writers and narrative designers, which is incredible. That's it's a very positive change. This organization only was formed 5-6 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, they would not have been able to. The climate wasn't ready for it. So things are getting better. They're moving forward. I mean, even like at Warner Brothers right now on the main project in the studio, there are about 9 people who are director level, and 3 of them are women, 2 of them are people of color. This is something I've never seen in my career before. So people are starting to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. And of course it's not 50-50 yet, but that's okay. Like the whole point is we're going towards something that's good. So we have to make sure that whenever something good is happening, we highlight that as well, that we're not just complaining about the bad. The bad is always going to be there. So it's fine. Let it be there. Let it just shrink into something that's insignificant, and eventually only the good will rise.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to reach out at any time and make sure to tag somebody in the comment section if you think they should watch that video.